are, folks. The day before what could possibly be called doomsday. I have to admit, I am a little depressed today. All the polls are showing that Obama has an insurmountable lead in virtually every section of the country. Even the great western state of Colorado is going to go for Obama because it has such a large influx of Hispanics, thanks for the many years of the tolerance of illegal immigration. This is the plot and plan of the Democrats. I remember them talking about it 20 and 30 years ago, to create a vast voting pool of Hispanics that'll go for the Democratic Party, and that's why they didn't really enforce the border. And now here we are going to lose the state of Colorado just for that reason. Perhaps even New Mexico and Arizona. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Today the big issue is, hey, guess what? We're discovering that Obama is against coal and thoroughly embraces the global warming concepts. He's going to go after all industries that produce carbon dioxide, particularly coal, and enforce this gigantic cap and trade system, which is really just a new way for government to tax the people, because all these costs are passed on to the ratepayers. He wants to destroy and bankrupt coal, make it impossible for them to build coal-burning plants. People in West Virginia can't believe it. Why is this coming out on the day before the election? Probably too late to change the outcome. And they're going to fully embrace global warming, while our competitors, India and China, are laughing in our face. They're doing that here in New York, forcing people to buy cap and trade permits while the government pockets hundreds of millions of dollars from the consumers. Palin's off in Ohio today giving her stump speech. McCain's down there in Florida. What can they do one day before the election? Some polls say, hey, it's a lot closer than people think. People are starting to wake up. But how can McCain and the Republicans overcome the disastrous presidency of George Bush? The economic meltdown caused by the Democrats themselves. All these kids out there screaming for change without a possible clue as to the consequences that they're going to create in our society. How do you fight somebody who spends all their time registering welfare mothers and drug dealers and felons, homeless people, old people in nursing homes, all these people who are not contributing anything to our society, all these government workers and school teachers with their hands out, all these takers see the glory road with Barack Obama. And they're going to get exactly what they're voting for. Only it ain't going to be no glory road. The first 100 days of an Obama administration will see more laws passed that are going to destroy the American economy and our individual liberties and freedom than ever in our history. How did it come to this? There'll be a lot of books written about it. Sorry, folks. I'm just a little upset today. Paper said, well, half of us in this country are going to be pretty disappointed, and the other half are going to be joyful in the streets. They say if Obama loses, there's going to be riots everywhere by our black population. Another friend of mine said, if Obama wins, they're still going to riot. I don't want to talk anymore today. I'm going out in the swamp, do a little deer hunting. This whole thing has got me down. Two great candidates that could help save our country and turn it around. Two great candidates that we need to fight the war on terrorism against the horror of Islam are going to go down to defeat by the takers of our society. And no matter what happens in the future, if things don't work out, just as all these liberal leftists think they're going to turn out, they'll have no one to blame but the people who voted for them. We can't blame Pelosi. We can't blame Harry Reid. We won't be able to blame Barack Obama because everything was explained and laid out for everyone. All the facts were there. The people who will be responsible for what happens will be those who voted for Obama and his leftist, socialist policies. That's it. I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching. I won't do another show till after the election's over. Maybe I'll be so depressed I won't want to do a show again at all. That's all for today. Black Bart's Corner.